It's the world famous.
You're listening to The Darren Green Show.
Right here.
Welcome to another great episode of The Darren Green Show. I am your host, Darren Green, joined with my co-host. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are listening on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow me at TDGS Media on Instagram and Twitter. Be sure to subscribe to that YouTube page, tap the bell, subscribe to the Patreon for $2 a month. You will get ad-free viewing and more. Okay. What's going on? Happy birthday, first of all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
We got to get into this weekend because I already know the birthday is not over. Like, you got the whole weekend.
I have, so this is the first time in a while where I don't know what's happening for it at all. I'm just saying yes and getting dressed and showing up, please.
Okay.
I know tonight, later tonight, I'm going to go to Montclair to see one of my friends perform. And yesterday, I woke up to a beautiful breakfast in bed and some roses, the forever roses. And then later we went to dinner at this cute little place called Faubourg, whatever, somewhere in Montclair. It's really, really, really good food. And then I came home to change clothes. I thought we were going to go out somewhere.
Right.
And they surprised me with a surprise party here. So it was lit. I had a good time. So whatever else happens, everything else is icing on the cake. I'm overwhelmed.
Surprised.
And today I am in recovery. What about you? How's your week, man?
Work. Just doing more stuff for. It'd be the same old child. I'm just, I'm over here working on things. I have an interview that will be a surprise to the listeners that's coming up real soon. So I'll be working on that. I was working on the questions for that. I was working on my project, the Not Another Anxiety podcast. I finally worked on the first 2 segments of that. I'm gonna have to edit it this weekend because they want like a first, the next class he wants like the first draft of it or whatever. So yeah, just been working on things. I've been at my house, not my house, my dorm. I did go out a couple times with some friends.
Oh, nice. Where'd y'all go? What y'all do?
The same old. We go to East LA over there in Hoboken, child.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to East LA.
I gotta go back. I need some more of those.
Yes, the frozen margaritas is really good, and yes, and they hot wings is good too. I'm like, because I usually get the quesadillas. I was like, let me get some hot wings. Good. I know you can't mess up hot wings because it's kind of like, that's
you can't mess them up.
That's restaurant standard.
You'd be surprised.
Shell, but it's pretty good.
Mess up water these days.
So you can mess up water. Lord, oh my God. But yeah, that's what's been going on. I mean, happy Friday, y'all.
Friday. Ready for the weekend.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
It's getting pretty outside too.
Yeah, it's getting nice out. I was like, okay. I mean, it was a little cloudy today, but like, some of the days during the week, it was a little warm. Like I didn't need to wear like a hoodie. So I was like, oh, so we getting there again.
Yeah. For limited time only. Well, I know we jumping the show off with some sad news.
I know we got to start the hot topics off with some sad news about DMX. I think he officially passed away at age 50. His brain funk at first, because it was like the whole week, I would say, was crazy because it's like it's this back and forth, like, oh, there's no brain activity. Now there is. He's recovering. He's off of this, but he's not. And then we finally officially got the news today. The family had to make a decision because, I mean, I guess he wasn't not responding, but he wasn't getting any better. So it was like, there's no use to,
Running up that electricity bill.
Not stop. But yeah, like, it's sad. It's sad because I think, it hit me in a certain way because I know I'm going through the same thing. I don't know who's listening, child, with my grandfather. Like he's when I came home last weekend,
Mhm.
he, he's in hospice and they don't know, our family doesn't know what we're going to do as far as if we're going to keep him on or we're going to, have to pull the plug because it seems like he's not getting any better. So I understand the first, how that his family might be feeling right now. It's sad. It's really sad.
Well, rest in peace, DMX.
Yes.
And our heart goes out to his family and friends. And the music industry is grieving
Mhm.
today.
Yeah. You heard about Funk Flex? Like he was coming for the people that was like out, like that were, I guess, posting all the pictures that people had. Like he wasn't talking to the regular people. He was talking to like other celebrities and stuff.
Mhm.
Like all these people posting pictures and they not even did they even call him? Did they even this that? I'm like, okay, that's not the time for that.
Some people express their grief differently. Maybe his is lashing out and being angry.
Mm-hmm.
But
The huge.
the usual, right? Like, let people grieve.
Right, but we just
We live in a world where people will complain about people showing respect. That's kind of weird.
that's what I'm saying. I guess because we're in this now, like everything is all posting it on pictures. They're posting like these pictures that you took with him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, is this for like attention or just child?
Why do you care? Mind your business and grieve.
Mm-hmm.
Mind your business.
All right.
Not you dropped a bomb on Funk Flex.
Yeah. Okay, but let's move along. I want to talk about. You seen that Track Star video?
I didn't watch all of it.
You didn't watch all of it?
Coyle Ray's in it.
Yeah. You said my girl.
Your girl. Your girl's in it.
How you saying my girl? Because I defended her last episode. Yeah, like I don't mess with body shaming. Well, people felt away about the video because Mooski left out the TikToker City Boy J. And for those who don't know, City Boy J is the creator of the viral TikTok dance to that song. And a lot of people theorize, or not theorize, they say that the song would not be what it is if City Boy J didn't make it viral.
It wouldn't have been. It wouldn't even been on radio.
Okay. Now, in Mooski's, I wouldn't say defense or anything like that, but he did repost City Boy J's video in the slew of like a lot of other TikTok creators that also did the dance as well. But he never really, like, there was an interview too. No, we'll get into that later. But a lot of people are feeling that he should have at least been in it, like in the video, because I mean, in theory, in my opinion, in theory, I do believe he should have been in there, but you have to really look into like this. Where were they going to put him? You get what I'm saying? Like I seen the whole video, and I could have imagined like different spots where he actually could have been in. But my whole thing is like I wouldn't want, like they would probably have to isolate him from other people because some people might not want to be in the same video as him, and then they have to figure out a way to like try to get him in there. I'm like, I would not want to be in a space where I'm not wanted anyway. You get what I'm saying? Well, what do you think? Because I read your comment on the neighborhood talk.
Lord, I'll be everywhere. See?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now I do give City Boy J credit for popularizing this song that we probably would have never heard of, or it wouldn't have been there would have been no national attention to that song, or the state, regional, or local where it was. But there did come like this sense of like entitlement. It's like, listen, you made a TikTok that went viral, a dance to this unknown song, which is great. I think that that Mooski should give him credit for popularizing the song. As far as him being in the video, or like people saying he should have been in the video doing that dance, it didn't. From what the scenes that I saw, like it wouldn't have.
Nobody was doing that dance.
Yeah, it was like the song has its own. The song has a storyline, and so him trying to make a video that depicts that storyline was probably more important than getting a moment where there's a viral dance with people literally doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Not literally doing nothing. When is that tracks?
You know, I mean, let's be honest. The TikTok went viral because it's funny. Like,
Yeah.
it ain't like it's not like groundbreaking choreography.
And I think he wanted to do a more. He wanted to do a more serious video.
Ponytail. Like, it was funny. It was comical. You know, and it went viral for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think there was any like if he wanted to put him in there, do like a cameo or have him in the club raising the champagne glass or cheers or something like that would have been cute. It'd have been a cute nod, to see.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't think it's required. I mean, the girl that created the Savage dance wasn't in the Savage video.
Well, I don't think Meg had a Savage video.
She does. It's the BET performance.
Oh, that she considering that the music video? Okay.
If you look for Savage, that's the video. The Mad Max theme when she did the mashup with what is it? You know what I'm talking about? Not the Good Girls. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, but at least Meg had them in like the Instagram post, like they did like the she posted on her Instagram of them doing the Beyonce version of the dance. That was nice of her, but like I said, these artists aren't obligated. And I also want to bring up the fact that he did get in. City Boy J was in an interview where they asked him about the him not being up on it. So here I'm about to show it to you guys. Is that me?
Which I didn't get that until I spoke out and said what I said. Then that's when the record labels called me. They're like, we basically don't have any problem with you. I'm like, okay, I understand that, but like, you guys don't understand where I'm coming from. You guys don't want to work with me. I haven't heard from you. If it wasn't for me speaking out on the last video, you guys would have never called me.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, you have to realize, like, I'm a grown man just like anybody else. If I do something for somebody or anybody do anything in the world, you expect to hear some type of feedback, some type of anything. I didn't. Like, and then when I did get contacted with him, it was just like okay, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you interviews, we're going to do that. Everything that I've done, my management team did for me. Literally.
So they didn't set anything up. Do you
know? You know what I
mind
did?
saying who you
You
spoke
know
to?
what they did for me?
What?
They sent me to the trap museum.
We are the morning hustle.
And I
The
asked
Trap Museum.
Mooski about you, and let's check it out. And once it hit TikTok for real, it really
This is him
took
responding.
off. And one of the people that helped create this dance is City Boy J. Have y'all spoken to each other? Have you spoken to him at all about doing the dance and thanked him?
Yeah, we reached out to everybody. We thank everybody that created content or anything for tracks. So we definitely appreciate that.
Okay, so that's what he had to say. So is this true, or what did you said you didn't speak to him?
Well, he clearly didn't answer your question. So it's like he went past, like, just like every other video. Like I said, I have my own interview coming out, and you guys will see what exactly
not a media
point of
circuit.
view where I'm coming from. I don't want to block anything. I don't want to, like I said, I'm not here to bash anyone.
No.
I'm
It's not
here to
even
make-
bashing. It's just what's right
Yeah,
is right.
I
So
don't
we
want to
wanna-
make it into that. I just want
And I
Okay. So he doing an interview about this situation. Look, I mean, hey.
You're dragging it.
Not you. I also think that we need to stop like and I don't know
I
how
want
to
creators to get the respect they deserve.
Yeah.
Embraced in their space. But he's not under contract with Mooski or their label, or he didn't have, like, he did that video on his own. There are hundreds of thousands of people who create content to music videos on TikTok every day.
Right.
It may go viral, it may not go viral. When it does, I feel like it's become a habit now that you at least have to acknowledge these creators, acknowledge the TikTokers, acknowledge the Instagrammers, Facebookers, and all this stuff that makes, that pulls things into the pop culture arena. And that's what he's done.
Mm-hmm.
But anything past that, unless he's about to become like a choreographer for someone, or like, I mean, just go find another song and make a new dance.
Because it's a difference. Because it seems like the outrage is almost like the people when Fortnite had like their avatar characters do like viral black dances, and those people weren't getting paid for it.
Right.
But this is a difference because it's somebody's song that they're making a video for. They just chose not to put you on it because yes, you did help promote it, but I made the song.
Right.
What do you say about the people that are saying it's because, he wasn't on there because of his sexual orientation? Because that was another conversation as well.
Well, that's conjecture. I mean, you have to. That may be how he framed it, or how he saw it, or that may have been the first thing. Like, oh, they just don't want to work with me because I'm gay. I don't like when people scapegoat sexuality. I think it's important that we do have those kind of conversations, though, where, if homophobia can be covert and it can be overt, but I for this situation, that wouldn't have been the first thing that ran into my brain. And if he had not said it, that wouldn't have been the conversation. It would have just been, I ain't heard from them, and I somehow expected to hear from them, but I didn't. And so I'm disappointed because there's a video coming out and I feel like I should have been in it, and then creating a reason why he believes they want him in the video. They never say any of those things.
Yeah.
There was there's not a label exec. There's not an insider that said, hey, we would have had this video, but we have concerns because of your sexual, blah, blah, blah. Like there was none of that at play. So the conversation is literally based off of why he feels like he wasn't put in the video, or that no one reached out to him. Well, so that's why I'm like, I kind of like,
I mean, even if it was, I want to encourage creators, Black queer creators. Right. Why don't we have the same energy for the gay rappers that come out with music? Why don't we start making their music, start doing viral TikTok dances for their music if we feel that we're not being represented, if we feel being ostracized in the hip hop community? You get what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. That's a good question. And make sure you guys go and stream Bang on Apple Music. And
TikTok viral dance and everything. Okay.
TikTok viral dance. Like,
okay. We got
Boy Jay. I'm gonna ask City Boy, like, just go make a dance to my song.
This song, this song literally could have gotten nowhere if it wasn't for City Boy J constantly making, because he didn't just do it one time. He did multiple videos with the same dance until it got viral.
Right. And then
where is this energy?
Club appearances.
Okay. Club appearance. Where is this energy with a Saucy Santana? Where is this energy with a Lil Nas X? Come on, Lil Nas X is coming out with an album. So hey, you get what I'm saying? Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can. You get what I'm saying? Like, if
Lil even Nas if he wants that kind of help, that support, he's backed by Machine. So I would say for more independent artists, maybe, but like artists like Lil Nas X is backed by Machine. Whatever he does is gonna pop, and if it doesn't, his label sucks. But since he's on the same label that Beyonce is under, I don't expect Lil Nas to fail at anything.
No, I mean, it could definitely help. It's not. All help is good help, whether it's the Machine or not. But I'm just saying, like, why don't we just give, if we feel that they're obviously, because there was a lot of people that were talking, there was a lot of people that was frustrated about it because of that aspect. They just jumped straight to the whole homophobia thing, and before I would be like, yeah, that motherfucker's homophobic. Yeah, I'm like, I really don't care. It's like,
right.
Focus on.
I don't care.
You need to focus on our artists.
Right. This song is good, but never mind.
I mean, like I said, I watched this video for notes. I don't really know any other song. He has one other song that's kind of trending too that a lot of people like, but other than that, see, I don't know what the songs is called. I just know how they go.
Right. Don't quote me, but this is the chorus. I don't know the name, but this they say.
But yeah. I mean, it's whatever. Anyway, Khloe Kardashian. Oh. Well, from my understanding, her grandmother, right? Their grandmother posted a picture of Khloe Kardashian and in a bathing suit. It wasn't edited or anything because they like to, they like to do their little face tunes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's been taken down off the internet, and people try to repost it, and pages have been getting flagged. Some pages even deleted. Yeah, she does not want y'all to repost that post.
It's almost like she doesn't want us to know what she looks like anymore, because every time she posts a picture, whether it's edit or whether there's a picture comes out of her, we say, "Oh, Khloe got a new face. Like she got some more work done." Blah blah blah. And then you see the video of them like remember that time she had that picture that came out? I was like, "Oh my god, like she looks good. Like what she got? She got her nose done. Got a little
right."
And we saw it was an episode of Keep Up with Kardashians from that day.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, girl, you don't look nothing like that picture you posted on
Instagram. It? Like, damn.
Girl, what in the Snapchat is this?
Now look. I'm not. Look, I don't throw rocks because okay. I think a lot of people. I'm not gonna say everybody, but a lot of people use Facetune for. Look, I use Facetune before. Get rid of this little, cheesesteak sandwich. You know what I'm saying? However, make it look a little bit realistic, girl. Like, come on now. That like. What you just said, the picture that we showed versus what we seen on the show. I'm like,
who are these people? But I feel like the Kardashians have made they're professional catfishers. Mm-hmm. So
they say they even do it to the kids, like North. They gave like North was airbrushed or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not a child.
Their domain. I mean, they have a lot of. So you got this thing called real estate, right? So in the digital space, the Kardashians own a lot of digital space. A lot of their money, a lot of their influence comes from their social media presence and their branding on social media. So to me, like during this situation, like, yeah, well, Khloe wants us to we're supposed to buy into this ideal, like this. She has this ideal look, like the Kardashians have their own, like, people get surgery to look like these girls.
Okay.
But these girls don't even look like that. And it's just like the breaking of the fourth wall. When her grandmother posted that picture, it was like it broke the fourth wall, and we got a chance to actually see her. I think her team probably just thought it would affect her branding. Like, no, we just like pushing the avatar view. People like when you look better.
And let me tell you something. I had to scour the internet to figure out, like, what is this? The post wasn't even that bad. I mean, it just looked, she just, you're not going to look 100% every day. But, like, the fact that they were able to do
it's fine. Like, she looks like a normal person.
The fact that they were able to also, like, flag people's posts and actually get it deleted anytime somebody posted, I was like, damn, like, y'all don't keep that same energy with revenge porn, because, honey, them posts are still up on the internet. Like, crazy. It's crazy. But, when you got the money, hey. But she released a statement. She released this big ass essay on Instagram, child, talking about how she's, very self-conscious of her weight and her appearance and stuff like that. And,
go to therapy and stop catfishing.
You said stop catfishing. All right.
Next.
Next case.
Right. Next.
Cardi B. We're not doing this, Nene. Well, we're not. Now he closed the damn post. Oh my God. You do too much. Where you at?
I'm here.
Not what I do. First of all, why is it still looking? Hold on, let me see. Honey, you are not on the screen.
I can see you. You can't see me.
You ain't lift the
No, I didn't.
I know. I can see you. Oh, child.
I'm still here. I'm looking at the thing now. I can see. We live. We here.
Yeah, but your screen's still. Hold on, let me see.
My screen. I'm fine. We're here.
Oh, okay.
Her. Oh yeah, I keep a monitor on. I gotta be able to watch the show while we show.
Right. But well, yeah,
what's she
Cardi B.
talking about now?
Oh my God. So let me get through these notes, child. So as you know, she did the interview for XXL magazine where she expressed that she's not obligated to big up or endorse newer female rappers. Okay. She also mentioned that the same thing was not done to her when she was starting her career or whatever. And when I read that, because I read that article, I was like, Remy and Kim is punching the air right now. But okay, let's continue. People on Twitter just wasn't having it, and people were tweeting about it. They were like, "What do you mean? Like, yeah, you're not obligated to co-sign no newer female rappers and stuff like that. But it's like you saying that it wasn't done to you. Like, girl, there was a push, honey, by the culture, like the entire hip hop community, because at the time they was trying to push out Nicki. Right. So there was a push, and there was people putting you up. There was people that put you in Summer Jam, Remy Ma, Lil Kim, all them, because they want to X out the queen. It's all good because she makes statements like this, having y'all looking crazy as hell.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
It's really a self drag at this point. Like, meanwhile, we ain't heard nothing from the queen. Like, we ain't heard
nothing from the queen.
That lady was minding her business. Just
apparently she's calling out the Barbz though, but because she was retweeting a lot of things. She was like, "Oh, y'all talking about other female rappers. I'm not talking about other girl. I would run down these tweets, but they are so stupid. Like I'm not going back and forth. But one thing she did tweet was, I don't have to support female rappers. However, I still do. There's a difference between having to, and doing it because I want to. Don't come to my page. Don't mention my name. Then ask why I'm replying. Okay. When all y'all and all my quotes or whatever, this is my community. Once you're in it, once you're in my property, I can say and do what I want. The question is, why are you here? Who called y'all? You called us, girl. And let me show y'all. Why you called us. Okay. Because, and I'm gonna post this right. I'm gonna share the screen right now because they might get That's So Bold. Shout out to That's So Bold, because they posted a screen recording of Cardi B following the topic of Nicki Minaj on Twitter. Here it is. See that? Press that dot right up there. A few topics. Boom. That's Cardi's page. You follow the Nicki Minaj topic on Twitter.
Follow me? Who don't follow me?
Like, you're basically following her. Like,
well,
and you're mad at people for talking crap about you. Of course, it's in your algorithm. You're going to see people talking about you because you follow Nicki Minaj as a topic. Like, and then I just don't understand that we are in 2021 and you still have not changed one bit when it comes to people going to talk about you till the day you die.
Right.
You have not come to grasp that. And you over here saying, okay, maybe the Barbz is a little pressing, maybe the Barbz is in the third, but you are too, because you're responding. Like, you're and my thing is, you have a right to, everyone has a right to respond. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a right to defend themselves, of course. But like, when you're looking for trouble, like, you're literally looking for people to talk shit about you. Now that is some Libra that is beyond Libra shit. Hold on, let me clear that up. That is beyond Libra shit. Okay. No, that's creepy. I mean, we ain't forget when you was looking through Nicki Minaj Instagram page back in the day, when that's when y'all freshly started beefing. Like, yeah, people gonna talk about you, especially Barbz. Barbz are never gonna get over what you did, and that's what someone said. That's what she retweeted, because she's like, you getting everything you getting is like karma because of what you did in 2018. It's the whole Harper's Bazaar situation. Barbz ain't never get over that shit. I mean, it took me a year to get over that. I was like, that whole year, I didn't hear a stitch of Cardi.
Right.
Purpose.
That was hilarious though. People in the comments were killing me. It's like, you threw a shoe at that lady. Like
you want us to get over that?
You literally attempted to assault this woman.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now I don't agree with the kid talk. Don't bring up the kids now. Now that when we get into the kids, we can't do that now. I get that.
And we still haven't seen any receipts from that. We've never seen receipts.
Yeah, like people saying, "Oh yeah, there was Barbz over here." Like there was other YouTube blogger pages that were saying, "Oh yeah, the Barbz over here talk about they hope Coach Adonis." Like,
who said that?
Because in this climate, you wish death on any child. That is, I mean, come on, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
never seen it. And then she had the nerve to sit there and say that video I just showed y'all with her following the topic that oh yeah, because they want to show doctor photos and doctored videos. I'm like, not you pulling the Candace Owens.
Doctored videos.
Doctored videos? You did the same thing. Candace Owens accused you. Let me stop.
The mostest. Yeah. I can't with that lady.
Like, and I was with her. I was with her with the whole WAP empowerment shit. Like, yeah, fuck Candace Owens. Like, be who you are. This and the third. You take 10 steps forward. You always want to go back. Like, oh my God.
Listen, when you're right, you're right, and you're wrong, you're wrong. And this situation is just really weird.
Yeah, because this woman ain't made a peep. She ain't make a peep. She over here watching her kids. They spotted her.
I can't imagine being like, I won't say being so pressed
to
really engage with other people's fans. Like,
yeah,
people gonna talk all the time. Like, you never see Lady Gaga addressing Madonna fans. You don't see, Selena Torres and Ariana Grande arguing on social media. Like, it just doesn't. It's not a thing, but it's a thing for her. And I just feel like you're using the Barbz for attention, because as soon as you start responding, then you start trending, because you're getting dragged by.
And now the headlines are saying, "Oh, Cardi B attacked by Barbz." Like, oh my God. And they flock to it. The media and just watching like other fellow podcasters and people that talk about, because I look for notes and stuff like that. Like it's the bias is so crazy in the media when it comes to them talk about this, like Cardi B attacked by Barbz. She was attacking us. You came in. You said when you come into my social media space, it's my property. You came in our property, honey. You following the Nicki Minaj topic, of course. You gonna see shit like fuck Cardi B and this, that, and the third, and she not this, she can't write this, that. Child, I'm ready for NM5.
Right. Where's this documentary?
Where is this documentary?
Documentary, child.
Because Nicki probably laughing at home to child. This girl.
Because at this point it's just laughable. Like, you can't do nothing.
Even in silence. Even I'm over here living my life. I'm over here watching my kid, minding my own business. Y'all done brought me up about this whole Grammy situation. Y'all, like, apparently I must need to come back. It don't matter what she does. It's a mess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's
Well.
They over here talk about, oh well, yeah, Barty Gang don't need to respond and be crazy like the Barbz because we got the numbers. We got the numbers, honey. WAP is dropping.
I mean, there's no music.
Huh?
Music don't stay like it used to.
Yeah, but I mean, like, damn. I mean, her work compared to what she did back in the Invasion of Privacy days, like her shit stayed on number one for a good couple weeks. Damn, I was expecting it to be, I'm saying, like, I was expecting like the rollout for the next, whatever. I don't know. I don't want to jinx anything, but yeah. Just need to shut her mouth. I don't know. I mean, and I also think because she's not with that publicist anymore, Precious. Even though I felt like she was kind of unethical, she did unethical things as a public relations person. But like at some point they had her together. Like she was acting a little bit mature when it comes to like responding to people and stuff. But girl, You acting like you still on loving. You still on the street now, Sean. Anyway,
it is what it is.
mm-hmm.
Where's the album? That's all I want from
That's what I said. You doing all this talking? Ain't no album. It's like no album has dropped.
Now is their music. Just give me the music, girl.
Okay. Period. Anyway, let's move on, Cham. So Tyler Perry.
Where is your scooter?
Where is your scooter? Oh my God, Tyler Perry.
He got going on.
He will be making a series called Mabel, and it's supposed to be a Madea story that was based on her young adult years, like 20-something, right? Now, here's my take on it. Normally, I would criticize him for doing something that, like, oversaturating his character, but I am kind of intrigued to see, like, what is this going to be about? We talked about it in the, before we started recording. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna see what it gives. You get what I'm saying? I thought that, I'm very hesitant when it comes to like a Tyler Perry point, because I don't know. I mean, like, it is, for me, it's a hit or miss, because I did like Acrimony. That was one of his recent movies. Loved that movie, but then some of the stuff I'm just like, I don't know. But what do you think?
I think that Tyler Perry has built a great fortune off of the Madea character, and people will be out, are outraged and say that it may not be accurate depiction, or how he. I really don't think it's just stuck to the Madea character. I think it's just how he writes his stories, and the whole Black female victim part, like all his, like all the females that he portrays in his movies are the main characters. They're going through these traumatic experiences, and then somehow at the end it's better because they either got a man or they find Christ, or all these.
They find Christ.
These tropes, these images that we've heard and seen over and over and over again. So I think people are just kind of bored. And so I feel like the average comes out of boredom. But then again, it's like, okay, well, it can't be because like, y'all are not gonna make me believe it's about him playing this woman, or about him playing Madea, or his representation of this amalgamation of characters that he's experienced in his life. Because Madea is based off of his mom, his aunt, and his grandmother. And she's, it's a funny, fully developed character. Otherwise, people wouldn't care about her backstory, or want to know, or want to see, what it was like for Mabel Simmons growing up, or, expanding the character, expanding the fantasy, this universe that he's created for this character.
The Tyler Perry universe.
I mean, he has a whole brand of characters now. He's got Madea, you got Uncle Joe, Fannie Mae, you got like
Bam. I love Bam.
Bam, Mr. Brown, Cora, like these characters, most of them that he's created from a stage play have gone on to become their own entities, like the Mans, Tamela Mann and David, like they have been able to make really, really great moves because of them playing these roles. Like Mr. Brown had a show with Meet the Browns, had his own show, and I think that if Tamela Mann hadn't played Cora, the success that she saw as a solo gospel artist, it still wouldn't have been, because she had been singing in gospel for 20 years behind her. You know what I mean? So for the bad and the backlash that he does get, like people always forget to mention the good that has come from him building this character or sharing these stories. Because even though there may be some things, like I think before the show you mentioned about how he portrays gay characters in shows like The Have and Have Not, and then it's like it doesn't seem real, or I don't find myself being represented on screen by this character, blah blah blah. And it's like I understand the importance of having or wanting to relate to characters and wanting to see yourself in these, in this entertainment that we're absorbing. But the first thing is, this stuff isn't real. Like, it's not real. It's not a recreation of real events. It's not a, Like, it's not
It's
not
really
real.
fiction.
Yeah, it's not real. Like it's like soap operas. You know, and it's funny, like my grandmother used to tape them. I remember she used to tape them when she was at work and she would watch them at night. And the way that her and my aunts would talk about these characters from General Hospital or from Young and the Restless, it for me, I'm like, well, shit, are these real people? Or when people died on the show and they were sad, like, oh, you know,
Yes. My mom is she watches.
Right. So it's like, okay, well, y'all know this is not real, right? But it's great that there's a form of entertainment that people that are connected to it. So when I look at the Medea thing, it reminds me more of like what Eddie Murphy did with the Clumps or like Norbit. You know, these are funny characters. These are brain children of his imagination, and we can connect to the characters because we're entertained by them, or the Shirley Jenkins, or Wanda, or any of those other drag characters because Tyler Perry's a drag queen.
Not Tyler Perry's a drag queen.
Tyler Perry's a drag character. To me, it's no different than seeing.
People are being PC. People are very PC about everything right now, and it's hard to really make art because it's like, oh my god, like I can't dress up like a woman no more. I can't.
But you can't please everybody either. And like you can't please everybody either. And so, because we live in the era of cancel culture, where
I don't think it should be canceled though.
No, what I'm saying is like whoever, whatever side, makes the most noise. We've moved into like majority rules kind of situation. But all I can think of, like, listen, the numbers will reflect. When the people are tired of Medea, they're gonna stop showing up at the theaters. They're gonna stop showing up. The viewers are gonna stop watching the shows, and he'll have to pivot and do something else. But at the moment, like, this is his world, and we, this is Medea's world. This is Mabel Simmons' world, and we just in it, and we gonna watch because we want to know.
Well, I mean, I didn't hear any. I didn't y'all usually read comments to see what people are thinking about. I really didn't read any comments about it other than like funny comments, like, "Oh wow, he's making a Medea movie. Like this is gonna be this. This is gonna be that."
Right. You gonna not wear the bodysuit and change the wig, or is the woman gonna play her?
I would like to see a woman play her though. Like I think
I wouldn't.
I think a woman could do Medea's job. I mean, at the end, who would they? It's not gonna be Tyler Perry.
It wouldn't make sense for me to. So
it can't be if you're making a 20-something version of Medea.
Oh, she'll be in her 20s.
Yeah, this is like, yes, this is a prequel.
Maybe he can use Quay. Quay can do it.
You said Quay? Not TT.
Why not?
No, but child, there is this
a younger Medea.
No, there is this viral Medea impersonator that I think Tyler Perry also gave him a job too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Might use him. I don't know.
The one that used to do it for Halloween all the time.
Halloween, yeah. Sound like
could be.
Whatever decision he makes with it, I'm gonna see what it's gonna give. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I get into shows, I gotta watch it. If I, it is what it is. But
that'd be like having a woman play RuPaul in a movie.
It'll be successful. It'll be successful, Chad. I know it will. It's Tyler Perry. Whatever he puts out, he has a cult fandom. You know what I'm saying? Like not in a bad way, but he'll make something. People are gonna flock to it. Me personally, I'm more of a fan of his movies because I feel like his movies are more not his recent Medea movies, but like movies like Acrimony and what's that other one? Family That Prays and his other stuff. Like this seems more it's more different, and he tries to he experiments with these movies, and it for the most part it comes out good to me. The series, the shows, stuff that he's been doing recently, I was like, yeah, I don't know, but it's just my opinion.
Yeah. He's a creative, and he's just exploring his options and expanding.
Yeah.
So, good luck to Tyler Perry.
Mm-hmm. And it's always good luck to Tyler Perry. I mean, I'm glad that he was able to make this studio. That's something that he always wanted to do, and he's given actors jobs.
Yeah.
A lot of unknown actors that don't really get, the opportunities that that they should have. So yeah, and then he's made a lot of actors like skyrocket. You look at Taraji. I mean, Taraji was she did her own stuff, but like I feel like it was like there was a moment she was doing a lot of Tyler Perry films, and it kind of moved her up a little bit too. So he has the influence. Shout out to Tyler.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to news and music. It wasn't a lot of music that came out this week. I did hear Doja Cat and SZA's "Kiss Me More," and I seen the video too. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna show. Let's show some shots from the video. Like, I just love SZA. Like it's just I'm so ready for this next project. But I love Doja too. I love what she's doing with this. This video was interesting. I love the visuals. I love the male actor in there. I was like, yes, Sonny, yes.
I was glad it was an Asian.
You glad it was what?
I was glad it was an Asian.
Oh, yeah.
Considering
she's very diverse when it comes to like the male actors on her videos. Like we've seen black people, we've seen white people, we've seen like now Asian people. You know what I'm saying? So it's we love Doja.
Yeah. I'm glad you played that clip because I was like, I forgot what the song sounded like, but I remember I liked the video.
Yeah, I like the video. The song
it'll have to grow on me.
It's gonna have to grow.
The Say So grew on me because at first when that came out, I was just like, oh, this is gonna be good for the skating rink. But I love that song.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yes, and SZA, I'm like, like you got SZA wearing pink hair and stuff. Like, yes,
pink.
Yes, it's Planet Her. Now, people said that this is gonna be like she's doing a deluxe on Hot Pink, and this is essentially what this is supposed to be. It's not really a single, and that her album is gonna come out 2022. I mean, if that's true, I mean, I guess I can wait because I mean,
she is working the hell out of this
Hot Pink.
This Hot Pink Friday album.
Not Hot. I'm gonna need you to stop because I just caught on what the hell you just said. No, not Pink Friday.
Hot Pink Friday.
Well, as I think I've listened to this album long enough. It's been over like almost 2 years, right? Yeah, there's lots of inspirations with Nicki, but like I do feel like she took it a step further with her abstractness. You get what I'm saying? She's very abstract as an artist, and she does a lot of crazy things, almost reminiscent of Roman Reloaded. You get what I'm saying? But I think she took it a step further though. I definitely feel like she is in her own lane.
Yeah, she's good.
Mm-hmm.
Doja's gonna be around for a while, and she's a fantastic performer. She's a fantastic live performer. I mean, she's a rapper that like raps and sings with her mic.
With her mic on. Oh my god!
And she produces beats. Mm-hmm. Like she's a real artist. She's a real talent.
Yeah, she's not just for the money.
Yeah. So
we can't wait to see Doja. Is there any other music that came out?
Not to my knowledge. So I ran to this song yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I like. I love Chloe and Halle. There's this new duo called Van Jess. I don't know if you've heard of them. But I like their new song, Slow Down. It's nice.
Okay.
They have a video too. They have a video out for that too. So if you get a chance, find Van Jess Slow Down. You can look on YouTube. Yeah,
I'm searching it up now. Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll definitely see what it's giving. I always love new artists. I guess we can go into the reality check of the podcast, Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I'm just so upset because we talked about this before we started recording. I was just so upset that. Oh,
I plugged my computer.
Oh, I got. So you hear me? Okay. Marlo, what the? So, as I was watching the actual conversation with I guess they had Big Frida on or whatever, and they was doing some kind of cooking thing. Like Marlo out of nowhere was like, "Oh, well, how do you feel about like two friends that don't like each other and you being put in the middle and this, that, and the third and all this yada yada?" I'm like, "What are you doing?" This is like literally like a couple scenes before well, after her and Portia had the conversation, right?
Right.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, it pisses me off because I was defending Marlo, saying that, I don't think she's playing both sides. I just think that she just, they did making her pick sides. I'm like, she,
Marlo thinks one of those girls is lying. And she just didn't want to be friends with the liar. And she's like, well, Kenya's
that
pushing.
makes no sense to me.
Portia's not being friendly with me anymore because Kenya's pushing this lie. I asked Portia if she did it, and she said no. So now we sitting here at this table, and I don't know which one of you bitches to trust. So she asked
and when she said that, I was like, this makes no sense. Like, even if she was lying, like, I could almost understand why Portia probably wouldn't want to tell her the actual truth that she probably did do something with that stripper. Because, you are kind of hanging out with Kenya now, or maybe she just didn't want to tell. She didn't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? That this wasn't common knowledge. That she obviously didn't want to tell nobody. And y'all just kind of had like a powwow a couple of hours probably, because this is all on the same day, about the situation. So it's like, why are you continuously bringing it up in front of Big Frida, someone that outsider to this circle?
Right.
It makes no sense.
Well, it was entertaining. I'm gonna give them that.
It was entertaining, and Kenya and Portia got into it. She was like, "Now what, bitch? Now don't call me a bitch." I just love when it's never a dull moment with Kenya and Portia, child. They are fire and water.
They are a mess. But can we walk on the topic of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Did you see that clip I sent you on Instagram of Kenya on what's that show? It's a show on Netflix that's starring
Family Reunion.
Yeah, Family Reunion. When
and she
about the giraffe and see if Nene's available. She's so unnecessary. The writers too. He's just a mess.
Y'all better be lucky Nene
she's
ain't
a provocative victim. You know what I mean? She's one of those people that literally will throw rocks at you and then get mad if you hit over the head with a brick.
What if someone told her to say that though? I mean, this is an acting role.
I don't know. It's just tasteful, and she definitely would have been able to have an option to say, "I don't feel comfortable saying that," or she didn't have to say that. That wasn't a moment that had to be
said.
Yeah, looking at the scene, it's like unnecessary. It was just an unnecessary thing.
Speaking of Nene though, Marlo was interviewed and was asked about like her relationship, how their relationship with Nene is, and this is essentially what she had to say.
Know what your relationship now is like with Nene, and how often do you talk to her, and do you kind of give her housewives tea?
No, I don't give her housewives tea. I do talk to her. We don't talk as much as we used to, because I just feel right now Nene is going through, this was a huge part of her life. So I feel that my sister's just right now going through getting her together, going through whatever she's going in her life, but still love each other. We just saw each other. Well, we didn't see each other, but we talked. We were out at the same restaurant. I was with my friend Guy, and she was with some friend girls, and we text each other. We talked in passing. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It's not like how you saw us. I'm not going to sit here and lie like I'm with her every day and I'm on the phone with her. No, but I love her to death. Ain't nothing changed. And can't anyone talk bad about it to me.
Okay. Would you like to see her come back to the show?
Absolutely. Yes. I would love to.
What other housewives that are no longer on the show that you would like to see come back?
To tell you the truth, Phaedra, Stevie, all of them. Sheree, Phaedra, Kim, Nene. I mean, you can't hate on them. I mean, they're fucking epic TV. They started this. They've been here forever. Who can read you better than a Phaedra, Nene? And who don't give $2 and disrespect you like a Kim? Like the only white girl on with all these black girls that don't care and be like, what did you say? Well, yeah. I mean, they're epic. They're amazing. They need to do a show. Shit, the four of them alone.
That would be good TV.
I support it.
Well, I mean, look, I think that, it was a different Housewives back then. It was quality reality TV. I'm not gonna lie, with all of them together, like with with Kim, Sheree, Phaedra, Nene. Like it was. I mean, looking back at the old clips, like come on now, it's really the one where Kim was like singing "Whoa Whoa," and you see Nene like that shit was funny as hell. Like unfortunately, I don't think we will ever get those moments again. I feel like it's very, like everyone's on 10 still. Like it seemed like everybody just got like a chip on their shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's in teams and cohorts. Like, of course, like back then there was teams and cohorts back then, but it wasn't like, Candy.
I still remember the talls and smalls era.
Because remember, Candy was pretty neutral back then. Like she was, I don't care about this, and now she seemed to be on Kenya's ass. But it just looks like I don't like this whole versus thing. Like, either on Kenya's side or on Portia's side.
When I think about Candy's neutrality over the seasons, I think she was neutral in a lot of situations because she wasn't really like friends with these girls. Like there was no real like personal connection to them. And I think that over time she's actually been able to bond with the girls more. Because Candy was always about her money. Like every season, Candy had a new restaurant, a new clothing line, a new store. I'm going on tour, or I got a new song. Like she was the girl that was always, chasing the cheese. And so a lot of the drama in the group, she would just be like, I don't care about none of this.
I don't care about none of these.
Yeah, I don't care about none of that. Like we're supposed to be having a good time, and I don't want to get involved in none of y'all's drama. But I think she's over the past couple of years been able to bond a little bit more with Kenya. She's actually been able to build friendships with girls. She's brought girls to the show, so it's just it's a different. Candy's in a different space now than she was then, and so I'm not really surprised by her now being part of really being part of the group now than she was when the other OGs were present. Because right now she's probably her and Cynthia are kind of like the OGs of the show now. Right.
Well, my cousin Tiani just commented on our post. Hey girl, how you doing? Yeah, definitely. It's I don't know. I mean, how long do you think this is going to let up until they like, we got to bring back some of these old people. Like we got to bring up some of these old cast members, because I'm even at the point where it's like, damn, I mean, bring back Phaedra, see what the shit. Like, I mean, at this point, we got to do something, because it's not really sticking like it should. Like, I'm kind of like the episode that we seen. Okay, yeah, how long is this whole Portia and Kenya argument going to keep on being entertaining? Because now it's just starting to look, it's just a little bit too personal. It's like, when you see your friends arguing, like at first, like, the little bickering back in the day, like it used to be like funny, it was Kiki and Shay. Then it gets to a point where it's like, oh, damn, y'all really throwing out jabs. Like, why get too serious, child? Like, oh, now y'all want to fight? I don't know. I guess Housewives lost its fun. It's not fun as it used to be, I guess.
Right. I don't know. I mean, I'll still keep the light on for them. I want to see this black ass show survive.
Yes.
But yeah, some of the elements I just don't like. Them, so.
Yeah.
So, well, other than that, speaking of black ass shows, Married to Medicine came out. This episode was really boring.
Slumped.
Yeah. Because we can make this one real quick. Simone's son went to college, and LaToya's still crazy.
I'm very concerned about but like, wait.
Concerned about her.
I'm very concerned about LaToya. Like, girl, what the heck? I just don't. You know how I feel about LaToya, girl. She just always got something to say. She really wasn't annoying this episode. Like, it was given very much the same. With her husband and stuff like that, and they got a nice ass house though. That's the only positive thing I can say about LaToya. Like, good job. That damn pool. Oh my god, I love it. I love an infinity pool. But yeah.
Lisa was back. Like some of the old cast members.
Now see, right. I'm about to go. See, I ain't never liked Lisa Nicole. I feel like she was bougie as hell. I do not like bougie people.
But that's great. I'm glad she's back on the show, because now I think Quad's going to be in the next episode. And so
I was pushed out.
Well, we get to see how that's gonna go. I'm excited about that part. But other than that, it was a really boring episode. Shout out to LaToya's husband for highlighting andropause. Nice little moment for men's health. A lot of sometimes we don't talk about our own hormones and chemical imbalances and what it means to reach to age as a man past puberty. So that was another good moment. But other than that, this episode was kind of a snoozer. I was kind of disappointed that I wasn't like glued to the TV like I normally am for them.
Yeah.
The light is also still on for Jackie and Simone to rekindle their friendship. So that was a positive.
Yeah, I'm ready for it because it's like, girl, y'all know y'all not really mad at each other. Y'all just bickering a little bit. Like it's not like. I think a lot of people are just hurt because it's like y'all was like that was y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was East.
Yeah, like sisters.
Yeah, like I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I'm excited. I think
Dr. Heavenly on. She over here doing this girl's teeth that was in the protests. I was like, yes, Dr. Heavenly.
Yeah. It was nice to see that most of these shows in there, including the Breonna Taylor and the George Floyd narrative in their shows. So it's always good to see.
Yeah. Even though I had my own reservations about it at first, it seemed a little performative, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll see what happens this week. You know, I'll definitely keep you posted. And this is the shortest episode, I think. We're making a record time.
Record time, y'all.
Okay, because we go on. I mean,
yeah, I got a hard out at 4:30. So
I know you got to be going.
We breezed. We talked. You gave me the tea that I needed. You know, keep your ears to the streets, Darren. You're doing a great job. You're letting this now old man, stay in tune with the world.
With what's going on. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed the convo. And until next time, I am your host, Darren Green.
I'm Prince Derek Dahl.
And you were listening to The Darren Green Show. I don't know why I messed up.
If you like what you heard, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and give us a 5-star rating. As always, enjoy the convo.
Yes. Okay, that is done.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.